Yesterday marked an entire year of sobriety, a year without alcohol, going to bars without having any substance inside of me, going out and about into the world without any leverage on my brain. It was a challenge, but it was exciting. I'm not saying that as I don't plan on quitting sobriety, but I want to reflect upon what a year of sobriety meant. I have never been a heavy drinker before in my life. I wasn't really dealing with a lot. There wasn't, yeah, there was a reason. But hold on. But I didn't have an abusive relationship with alcohol. That's what I'm trying to get to. But it came down to a breakup that I had a year ago. I decided that the best option for me was not to numb my mind or numb the feelings or emotions that I had at the time, but to focus on what it would look like to continue a life lived and have to sit with what I was processing and what I was feeling. And that's partly why I chose to be sober. As in, the other half was last time I went through a breakup. Before that, I was drinking half a bottle of wine a night for at least 2 weeks straight. So that's mainly the reason why. It was a preventative measure. And inevitably, in the months that followed after being able to process through it, it took a while. But I decided that I wanted to continue down that track. I didn't want to have to rely on my excitement in life on alcohol or on substances, as really the alcohol is about the only thing I've ever really done. And I want to say that it is hard. It is really difficult if you do not have the practice of self-control. In my own personal experience, it was quite easy to let go. Firstly, because I see the entire world in streaks. For example, I've taken a cold shower each and every single day without fail, have not missed a day since I was 21 years old. On my 21st birthday, I took my first cold shower and haven't missed a day since. Last time I checked, I'm nearing day 900 of that journey, and it's kind of crazy to me to think. I also cut out meat, sugar, desserts, and a few other things. And I had that structure before I decided to go sober. And it was one of those ideas that I had in my mind of, you know what, am I actually capable of doing this? Is this something that I could do? And the answer ended up being yes, because I had that structure in place beforehand of consistency. But I know that for many of you that is not necessarily the case, that it's easier to give in to your feelings because you get really anxious in social settings. Don't worry, I was right there with you. I got very, very nervous about certain people that I would hang out with, situations I would be in, and initially I wasn't going to go to bars at all, but I decided that I didn't want to miss out on life. And once I was able to prove to myself I could survive and go through life, in life as in a bar without alcohol, I allowed myself to go there and be more active in that space. And there were many times I was tempted because I was nervous or didn't necessarily want to be in a place where I wanted to escape something or had a hard feeling. But I knew I had to stick to my streak. I couldn't give it up just because of one night, because I knew that there would be many other nights that would be so much better. And I am so thankful that I decided to do this. Not only have I saved a bunch of money, but I've also learned how to be present. This goes back to one of the goals I have in life, which is to be the most present person that I know. And I want to be that person. I want to be that present self. And this was the first step forward into doing that. So I'm thankful for that. And I just want to say, if you need any help or guidance, or if you want me to explain a little bit more on what that journey looked like for me, or the steps or skills that I've taken to ensure success, let me know, and I'd love to help you. And as always, I'm Carter. And today,